Hi here, Vince here. I'm back for another video, and today I'm going to be talking about Strictly Come Dancing 2018, the second week, and the first couple have been eliminated. It's not Joe and Diane. It was, of course, Susanna and Anton. Yes, they were the first couple out, and I am kind of gutted for them, really. I mean, to be fair, they were the worst couple in the competition, and yes, their average score is 12, which is quite bad. But I know, I mean, to be fair, it was the right couple to be eliminated first, and yes, it's better for them to be out than a good couple who can dance to be out first. But I think what this lineup is lacking is a good comedy couple, you know, somebody, I mean, I want to see, I want to see somebody who is terrible at dancing and see a journey go on. I think, you know, I know Susanna Constantine, I mean, is not a good dancer, but I wanted to keep her in just to see what she would have done for next week when it's Movies Week. And I would have loved to see what they would have done next. I think they would have injected fun to the competition. It's a shame, really, although I do agree they were bad dancers, and, well, Susanna was a bad dancer, and they deserved to go, but I wanted to see more of them. I think we needed some fun on Strictly, and we really need... They were the closest thing to a joke couple. I mean, yes, we needed another Ed Balls or an Adam Windercombe. You know, it's a shame because I would have loved to seen them go on at least one more week. But yeah, it's a shame they were the first ones out, because I think I would have liked to see what they would have done next. I would have liked seeing more ones from Craig. It would have been fun to watch, see what they would have done next, and, you know, rooting on for an underdog, and, you know, see if I don't know what kind of dance Susanna would have liked, because she struggled with both Latin and ballroom. It's a shame because this is also the first time Anton's been eliminated first as well. I mean, poor Anton. I mean, gosh, he's first one out. I mean, gosh, we're not going to see a lot of Anton this year, are we? It's a shame. I hope Anton, thinking ahead, I hope Anton will get somebody good next year. I think after this. Yes. But, yeah. I mean, I don't know, Susanna Constantine, she's not good on reality shows. Like, she was first out on I'm a Celebrity 3 years ago, and now she's the first out on Strictly. I just think maybe for Susanna, maybe dancing didn't really suit her. Maybe this show, it didn't really suit her in a way. Maybe she didn't really... I don't know, maybe it just wasn't the show for her, unfortunately. I would have liked to see what they would have done for Movie Week next week. I would have loved to see them at least last one more week. Yeah. It's a shame because I really would have loved to see them go on further to see what they would have done. You know... but they were in the dance-off with Lee and Nadia, and I think most people are quite surprised that they were in the dance-off last night. But why? I mean, to be fair, they did get quite high on the judges' leaderboard. They came, like, what, 6th? I think they came 6th, so that would mean they got 9 points. So, how would they be bottom 2? So... I think the only way is if the televote, people at home voting, only give them 1 point. So they must have got like the fewest votes from the televote, so that would be 10, and I think every other couple that were below Lee and Nadia on the judges' leaderboard must have beaten their 10 points or drawn with their 10 points, apart from Susanna and Anton. I think that's how it all works on Strictly. It's 50% judges' vote and 50% televote, which is the people's vote. And overall, that's how it works. I'm not sure. Lee and Nadia must have got 1 point from the televote, because even with 2 points, even if you're really that high on the judges' leaderboard on the first elimination, you're usually safe. So I don't know why Lee and Nadia didn't get a lot of public vote. I think the reason was because Lee Ryan was on Celebrity Big Brother 4 years ago, which is another reality TV show, and a lot of people didn't like Lee Ryan when he was on that show, because there were, if you remember 4 years ago, there was like this love triangle with Casey Batchelor and Jasmine Waltz, I think their names, and people didn't like him on that show, and then he got kicked, well, he didn't get kicked out, but he got evicted. So maybe people haven't forgiven him from that, which is 4 years ago. Maybe just people don't like Lee Ryan, apparently. No. I'd be interested in what he's going to do next week. People are going to vote for him. And surely if Strictly and Celebrity Big Brother are like two different audiences, so yeah. But he was saved by the judges. Yes. Yeah. I actually predicted Sean and Katia and even Graham and Oti were going to be in the dance-off. Because they weren't great either. I really thought they were going to be, and I actually forgotten what Graham and Oti did, because they didn't score high, and I actually forgotten how well they did, and they didn't do well. But luckily, I think he might have just, well, he did just do enough on the night. And Sean and Katia, I was quite surprised they weren't in the dance-off. Maybe because they were on quite later. Maybe they just managed to beat Lee and Nadia. And Katie and Gorka were another one, which I was quite worried about them being in the dance-off. But luckily they were announced first. So, yes. And I think also they announced Katie and Gorka first, so that Katie didn't get anxiety. I see what they did there. But obviously, we don't know, because BBC doesn't reveal what the overall score, the televote, or what the overall points are after the public voted. So we don't know who's come first in the leaderboard or who's come, well, we know the bottom two, but we don't know what order, because the BBC, even after the series ends, don't reveal what happened, so we just have to predict what has happened. So yeah, I think it's a good question to ask, like, who do you think won the televote? Who do you think were the couple that got the most votes from the people at home? I predict it's Joe and Diane. I think they came top of the overall leaderboard, because, you know, Joe and Diane, they got saved. Well done, Joe Sugg. He's got a lot of support, and he did really well. I really liked his Charleston. He's been given 2 fast dances recently, so I'd be really interesting if he gets like a more slow dance next week. It'd be something ballroom, or maybe you do a quick step or something like that. Yes. Joe Sugg, well done. I think he got quite a lot of votes on Saturday, so well done, Joe Sugg. He's here to fight another week. Yes, I like the whole theme of refactoring as well. His Cotton Eye Joe, Charleston, yes. I would like him, although I liked his Jive, I liked his Charleston, I would love to see him do more ballroom, more slower. I wonder what his movie's going to be next week. We'll have to find out that. Also, other ones. It's not just Joe Sugg on Strictly. Faye and Giovanni were quite good. I think they got quite high scores from the televote as well. I would imagine, because they were quite good. I know she has dance experience, but that's not born in Latin. I think they could be another couple to watch out. Danny and Amy, I think they did quite well in the televote. I don't know, because the BBC never reveals it, but I think there could be another couple to watch out for. Kate and Ali actually was another one I quite liked. Yes, she did really well. I think Tango really suited her. She got really into character. Lauren and AJ, another one I really like. I like their Charleston. I like the song they danced to. It was Dua Lipa's New Rules, but more like 1920s Charleston type of style of music. And I quite liked it. I wasn't so sure when it was announced that was the song they were going to dance to. But it actually works all night, which is good. And ultimately, Ashley and Pasha were quite good as well. But Ashley Roberts has got dance experience, and yeah, I do think people might seem jealous of Ashley Roberts though. That's my worry with her. I think there'll be people out there who will be quite jealous about Ashley because she is a good dancer. She's had dance experience before, because in the Pussycat Dolls all she did was dance, not sing. All she did was dance. So I don't know, maybe there might be some jealousy voters, maybe people, I don't know. I think there will be dancers that Ashley will struggle on, I hope. Not I hope, but hopefully she's not too good, if you know what I mean. Like, I just hope, like, there's like dancers that she might struggle on so she won't be too good, if you know what I mean. But anyway, that's my review of this week's Strictly. Next week it's Movies Week. I love Movies Week. It's one of my favourite weeks. Usually, yes, Movies Week. There's usually like, I don't know what they do, like Disney fairy tales. They do musicals sometimes. They do, I don't know. Yeah, they do all sorts of things in Movies Weeks. It's a bit of everything. I quite like it. They're quite creative with their theme weeks on Strictly. So yes, I really can't wait to see what they're going to be doing next week. I'm very curious what Suzanne and Anton were actually going to do next week. Well, they're not in it anymore, but oh well. Anyway, that's my say about Strictly. What's yours? Comment down below. Do you think Susanna and Anton deserve to be first out? Or would you like to see like the comedy act more? Would you like to see what they call their journey on Strictly? Would you like to see Susanna and Anton, would you like to see them go further in the competition is what I'm asking you. Comment down below. Are you happy that Joe and Diane got saved? You probably are. And subscribe to my channel if you want. I will be back for another review. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you very soon. Bye.